Brightest blessings, everyone. You know, this very video right here, is supposed to be a very light-hearted video, and an educational video as well. An answer to a challenge video. Why am I not making this video now? Because I have no one to respond to. You see, there's a user by the name of The Stallion 76. Other people know him as Brett Keane. And he was suspended before, but he's suspended yet again now. And I honestly don't understand why. If you're one of the people that flagged and flagged and flagged and flagged him, inappropriately might I add, just to get him taken off of YouTube, might I say, shame on you. And what the fuck is your problem? You know, I knew Brett when he was known as Brett Keane on YouTube, before he got kicked off. And I also knew him as The Stallion 76 when he came back. Now granted, he used to be a lot more controversial when he was just Brett Keane. However, he's still controversial, but he's a lot more respectful and a lot more incisive now. Yeah, he makes calls to churches, and I don't think I don't think that it's a horrible thing. He's not sitting there cursing them out. He's not doing anything other than asking questions. I am so sick and tired of Christians demanding that we convert to their religion, but God forbid we should ask a fucking question. Now, I don't know about you, but I'm not going to convert to a religion where I've got questions that people refuse to answer. That's right. Now, he wasn't being disrespectful in these phone calls, but he was pointing out the hypocrisy of the church. That people who work in a church that claim to be Christian all of their lives, if not most of their lives, can't answer simple fucking questions. That's all. Was he being disrespectful? I don't think so. If I worked in a church, I don't see why I could not answer those questions. Now, I did talk to him and say, well, not talk to him, but I did mention to him that, you know, when you work for a company, sometimes you can't speak for the company. And the same goes for a church if you work for them. So to cut him a little bit of a break. But, you know, when you go up to Christians on the street, you know, much like they go up to you and everybody else who don't even want to fucking hear it, if you're going to sit there and go up to them on the streets as they would go up to you, or have one go up to you and then ask them poignant questions that you don't quite understand, or that you think that you understand and that you don't like the answer, and so that's the reason why you're not a Christian, or you just don't believe it, whatever. They don't like questions asked to them. You know, they all ask the poignant questions to get you thinking and questioning your faith, but God forbid you should ever ask them a fucking question. I'm tired of the ones that are just the evangelists, the ones that are always in your face, the ones that you really don't want to speak to, or the only ones that want to speak to you about religion. You know, Brett was not disrespectful. As a matter of fact, I think he was highly attuned. He was very respectful, and he was trying to grow. His last challenge was a challenge to Christians, and another challenge to Muslims, and another challenge to pagans and deists, and even a challenge to his own fellow atheists. How much more fair can you get than that? He asked us pointed questions, one of which I was going to be answering today. but I can't, because I have no place to put the frickin' video. And it wouldn't make any sense as a response to Brett Keane if he can't even get the damn video. Am I upset that he's not a pagan like me? No. I could care less. It doesn't affect my spirituality one way or the other. He asked a question to better understand me, to better understand my faith, to better understand why I felt that I needed to come to this faith instead of going with atheism. And I answer it, honestly and truly. Now, does he probably think that I'm silly for being a pagan? Probably. Does that hurt my feelings? Not really. Because he's not demanding that I have no problem with him because he's not demanding that I become an atheist, or calling me stupid, or foolish, or ignorant because I'm not an atheist, as he is. To be honest, I'd like to hear a lot of those answers that were going to come to him about the Christians and the Muslims, because I'd like to hear it. I'm just curious. Shoot, maybe I should do the challenge and repost the questions. But you see, people are too afraid to show what they know. Or better yet, to show that they know jack shit. And they're only calling themselves Christians or Muslims because that's what mommy and daddy taught them to be from when they were a little baby. And I have no respect for you. So for those people that got overly offended by that fucking challenge, okay, you're pussy. And you can flag me all you want, and you can try to get me taken down. But you know what? It doesn't change the fact that you are a pussy, and you are not strong in your faith. And that sounds like a personal problem to me. There's nothing I can do about it. And the only person that you can never run from is yourself. Remember, no matter where you go, there you are. Brightest blessings. And for those that got Brett kicked off, fuck you.